Team 17.
Sausage up gangs! Date everything.
Hallo, hallo. Hallo Planix Digi. Direkt mit einer Frage hier rein. Naja, das steht schon so lang da, wie das eingelöst wurde. Und wenn ich mich nicht ganz vertue, habe ich dann 2021 auch angefangen, das Spiel zu spielen. Also, das steht da wahrscheinlich schon 4 Jahre plus, ne? Hm? Ich habe den Fehler noch korrigiert. Ach so, ich habe vergessen auf Aktualisieren zu klicken. Ups. Ja, den Fehler hatte ich schon gesehen, aber offensichtlich vergessen dann auf Fertig zu klicken bei der Aktualisierung. Ja, ich habe ein bisschen Ark Raiders gespielt und anscheinend, ich glaube, wenn man da rollt, drückt man Alt. Und ich glaube, wenn man zu oft Alt drückt, dann ändert man immer das Tastaturlayout von Deutsch auf Englisch, zumindest bei mir. Genau, okay, ja. Danke für den Hinweis. Ich hatte es aber schon gesehen. Nur nicht umgesetzt. Naja, gut. Dafür hat man Zuschauer. Und Zuschauende generell. So. Ja, Date Everything. Ich dachte mir, komm, weiter dranbleiben. Hilft ja nix und außerdem ist das Spiel ja auch die Zeit wert. Ne? So, wir hatten mit dem Klavier gesprochen, mit Keys. Ups, oh. Die Mausempfindlichkeit ist höher. Okay. So. Ah ja, stimmt, ja. Ich glaube, Ah, nee.
Rainey is in her own world once again, jamming out to a record
Hatten
so
wir heute noch nicht
unpleasantly
gesprochen mit.
high-pitched and sped up, you're amazed no one has come by to complain.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. You just couldn't get enough of my gay little tunes, huh? Yeah. Ain't nothing else like it. This house is full of wet blankets, man. I can't believe I'm here cutting the rug all by my lonesome. Time was, I'd be surrounded by sheets and Shebas all dolled up and ready to dance the night away. But I can't dwell on that. I can shimmy and shake just fine all by myself.
Rainey turns away from you, dancing to her own heart's content, without a care in the world. She ignores you entirely, jamming out to her unpleasantly sped-up music. And then, with no warning or fanfare, the music stops with an unpleasant scratch.
Enough!
Ah ja, stimmt. Nicht Lumière, aber ich glaube, er ist diesem Kronleuchter nachempfunden aus Schön und das Biest.
The needle of Rainey's record player is clutched in the hands of a powdered and perfectly coiffed dandy. He somehow manages to look both put out and flirtatious, all at once. He leers at the two of you, an artificial smile plastered to his pale face.
Hey, what gives?
I am trying to work on my love poetry. Normally, it would be effortless for an artist of my caliber.
Ja, mit ihm reden wir gleich noch.
But your disgusting chaos noise is filling the house and pushing all the meter out of my mind. Either shut it off, or give me a little kiss. It is, isn't it? I can't believe you made me come all the way over here from the other end of the table, practically.
Oh, pipe down, you powdered palooka. Mind your potatoes and get lost.
Do you even hear the nonsense she spouts? It is impossible to speak to her. Why, even in the best of times, the music she played was unbearable. Though, of course, it's become even worse since she took that tumble. Oh, I wouldn't know. I would never tell. She simply hasn't been the same since that party. If you want to know more about this scandal, I would ask Celia. She was there for it all, and most importantly, she's at least given me a kiss.
Bra. Ich weiß, wer Celia ist. Das ist die Decke. Mit der haben wir auch nur einmal geredet, glaube ich. Die ist so ein bisschen die Chefin, glaube ich. Zumindest von den Wänden und vom Boden und was weiß ich. Ja.
Certainly, I was quite the charmer. Am quite the charmer. I'm not wasting a minute more on this if no one here will kiss me or turn the volume down.
Don't climb up your thumb, mister. Don't you listen to a word he said. I'm fine, and I've always been fine. I'm still hitting on all 8. But whatever. If that goofy guy is going to come back here and bump his gums every time I start having a little fun, I'll just dance here all by my lonesome to the music in my head.
And dance she does, in complete silence. Sometimes she hums a little, but even her humming has the same strange speed and pitch to it. Perhaps speaking to Celia might help you clear all this up.
Tatsache, ja. Ich werde zuerst mit dem Kerzenständer reden.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's me. The one, the only Candelabra.
Scandelabra. Okay. So hieß der. Den Namen hatten wir schon mal gehört, aber gemerkt habe ich ihn mir natürlich nicht.
I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here?
Haha.
Nay, perish the thought. Had you any, surely I would know of it. My little wits would have made certain of it. My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak. Oh, no, it's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Fire that candle, man.
Ah, Miranda.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best-kept secrets. Some would call me quite the busybody. But I would then call myself a beacon of truth. Pish posh! You merely haven't found the thrill of a good scandal.
Okay, ja, Nicht mein Favorit. Sag's, wie es ist. So, wir reden mit Celia. Oh, Moment. Ich glaube, wir können nur hier oben mit Celia reden, weil da die Decke nah genug ist.
Oh, hello again.
Oh. Florence?
I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
Ja.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye.
So, stimmt.
Do you need?
Sie ist die Sekretärin, okay.
Oh?
What about? Her memory isn't the best, the poor thing. But at least she isn't trapped in that attic anymore. What did she want to know? Ah, I see. It's a tragic affair, really. But I'm one of the only objects in this home old enough to tell it, so I suppose it falls to me. The long and short of it is that she was damaged during a party. A wild one, if memory serves. She was knocked down from her perch just as things were really getting going. It was a catastrophic fall. Here, I'll write everything down for you. Take this to Rainey and tell her about it. She'll have an easier time believing it if you've got written proof.
Celia writes something quickly on a memo pad, handing it over to you. You can't help but linger on her beautiful handwriting. It's just as grand and elegant as she is.
She's a stubborn thing, but she still trusts me. Now then.
You leave the mayor's office, proof in hand.
Alrighty. Ja.
Rainey is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
Are you here to join me? What do you mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
Yeah, so? We had parties all the time around here. Sounds about right. Yeah, just like the good old days. Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what? That's enough. I said that's enough.
Oh.
I lived it. I don't need you to tell me. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player. Then later, it was a CD player. Then something about streaming? I didn't want to know anymore. But whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over?
Tja.
I'm still me. Everything is just fine.
Ja.
Damn right there ain't. If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You'll see. You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Na gut. Also ich meine, ja. Wer bin ich schon, sie da, ihr dazu sagen, nee, etwas stimmt nicht mit ihr.
Abel was friendly the last time we
Hallo
saw him,
Abel.
but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine. Oh, well, you know, sometimes a table just wants to feel heard. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. It just feels nice to be understood, you know? is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift? To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out? It's a lonely lot in the life of a table, but I knew what the job was when I signed up. Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha.
Wer ist eigentlich Dasha?
You think so? Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now.
Ach so, ach. Mein Schreibtisch, das ist Dasha.
I'll consider it, yeah.
Jetzt ist mir eingefallen.
Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me. I will. You take care now.
Okay, ich muss ganz dringend mit mehr Items reden, fällt mir gerade ein. Ups. Ich habe nämlich bis jetzt nur mit insgesamt 41 überhaupt ein erstes Mal interagiert. Ja, nur 41. Und ich gehe davon aus, dass ich nicht weiterkomme. Ab einem bestimmten Punkt, wenn ich nicht mindestens mit... ich weiß nicht, ob man mit allen reden muss, wahrscheinlich nicht. Aber bestimmt mindestens mit der Hälfte. Und mit der Hälfte habe ich noch nicht geredet. Wir sind aber nah dran.
It takes you a moment to realize
Ach
that
du
there is
meine
not,
Güte.
in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colourful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile! Because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance! The VIP attendee! The Uber viewer! And sometimes wooer! The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream! How can I cater to my greatest spectator? I'm the one who knocks.
Ah ja, okay. Ich verstehe die Referenz. Oh.
Of course you do! Your taste is base! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly.
Telly.
Rhymes with Nelly.
Yeah.
Like... Whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
Telly.
Holy smokes, folks! So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it? Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers. Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo, that Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty. prohibitively expensive. Can't fault a TV for trying. Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind. It's just an expression. No need for obsessing.
In case of ocular degeneration, we'll just get you some medicine. Loading programming, loading programming. Optimizing for comedy, haha. Analyzing for reality, boo-hoo.
Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And... yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y.
From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls.
So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa? Nice! Let me just get a summation of the station's location and... Shazbot!
I've made a huge mistake.
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo. Just hang tighty, Aphrodite! I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series! So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know.
War das Columbo? Just one more thing? Ich glaube schon.
It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right?
Gar
Because
keinen
that'd be
Fall.
a huge blow to my ego. Oh, thanks, Hottie. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
Okay. Das war etwas too much. Oh, hallo David Moist.
It's
Ja.
David Most, your
Yeah.
beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself.
So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Wow, $50 Geschenkkarte. All hail Valdivian. Woo! Okay. Hallo, Meer. Okay, also Telly war ein bisschen viel. So.
The game console turns on. Team 17.
Oh.
Sassy Chap Games.
Oh.
Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back. Oh.
Conny? Wer ist Conny? Das hier ist Luna auf jeden Fall. Conny. Huh.
Which way do you want to go?
Aber sie heißt Luna.
Which way do you want to go? They're coming! Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do? Bizork! Eat Zaker, worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it? You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time. Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld. I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. But there will be Surveillance Class 2, which can sound the alarm. It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this? Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance Upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are. Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride. You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break?
So, hallo, Wupp. Zuschauerserie von 3 Streams in Serie. Krass, krass. Welche Figuren ich bisher mag. Ich beende das Gespräch hier noch und dann überlege ich mal.
Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. Who is that with you? Some low-level peon? I always send those to the Drock pits. Do you need to know any more? We kill her.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go! Ha! Easy!
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Guile. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Friends! Ja!
My friend. This time for good.
Ja! So. Dann beantworten wir jetzt mal die Frage. Welche Figur mag ich bisher? Also ich mag auf jeden Fall Betty. Luna macht einen coolen Eindruck. Mal schauen. Ich glaube, Gaia fand ich auch ganz gut. Ich habe schon länger nicht mit ihr geredet, aber das war eigentlich ganz nett. Miranda mag ich. Miranda ist cool. Daisy ist strange. Ich weiß noch nicht so ganz. Daisuke. Auch ganz cool. Jean-Luc Pissoir. Ich glaube, das ist der... Bisher ist es der einzige Charakter, mit dem ich nicht reden will mehr. Ich habe mit dem einmal geredet und das war so unangenehm, dass ich nicht mehr wirklich Interesse habe, mit ihm zu reden. Das war sehr unangenehm. Rebel ist cool, aber es ist so irgendwie eine Love-Hate-Relationship. Mit Lyric habe ich auch viel geredet. Und habe, wie man hier sieht, auch es ist auf eine romantische Ebene gehoben. Also ja, Lyric ist auch ganz cool. Aber mit Lyric habe ich schon lange nicht mehr geredet, weil ich da erst einmal alles geschafft habe, was zu schaffen ist. Deswegen muss ich jetzt erstmal andere Items kennenlernen. Rainy ist, macht einen coolen Eindruck. Scandelabra überhaupt nicht. Betty, wie gesagt. Gut. Diana. Achso, mein Tagebuch. Ich vergesse das immer. Teddy ist auch ganz cool. Harper wirkte gut. Tina ist ein bisschen too much, aber ich mag sie eigentlich. Und Nightmare ist ein bisschen gruselig. Mal gucken.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted? Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization. It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them? Yep. I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve. Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now. I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection, and my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the Realization Recipes.
Ja, stimmt. Bitte keine Spoiler. Bitte keine Spoiler. So, es gibt, glaube ich, noch einen Gegenstand, mit dem ich nicht gesprochen habe heute, mit dem ich reden könnte. Ich glaube, nee, das ist wahrscheinlich alles, ich habe seinen Namen vergessen, der Tisch, der Gegenstand, Tragetyp, keine Ahnung, irgendwie sowas. So, die Vorhänge kennen wir noch nicht offiziell in dem Spiel, die hatte ich nur in der Demo angesprochen, soweit ich weiß. Bisher, ja. Jetzt wird der Punkt kommen, an dem ich sie nochmal ansprechen muss.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive. I can see that. Very impressive ligaments. Good. You'll need all the limbs you can muster.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem.
Ach ja. Luke Nukem. Ah ja.
Look at you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the faces in the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things, but I try to tune them out. Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago. No, my title is Combat Crew Commander. But I did have a great-great-uncle who was a Viscount. The hell are you asking me for? What do I look like? Some sort of Viscount? Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now. Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated! When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost. Ah, consumed by the cranial fog, Ranger. Probably a sign of gamma particle poisoning. Or possibly syphilis?
Auf gar keinen Fall.
Have you been exposed to any radioactive contaminant zones? Okay, I'll get you decontaminated. Stat! But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division? Cruck! Ah, swarmers be damned. I'm so sorry, Ranger. May the Immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the Underrealm and solace in their everlasting night. It's Luke, but I appreciate you too, Ranger. Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences. I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification? Don't worry, Ranger. We all have our private struggles. Me? I'm addicted to setting things on fire. But I'm happy to walk you through it again. Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death. It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering. Whoa is right, Ranger. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target. The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war. Of course there's a war! There's always a war! I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Okay.
All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the Immortals watch over and protect you.
Alright, alright. Ja, dass viele Figuren noch zu entdecken sind, weiß ich auch tatsächlich sehr wohl. Weil wir haben erst, oh, das sieht man nicht, weil der Chat drüber ist. Aber hier sind, wir haben erst 44. Ich habe erst mit 44 Figuren geredet. Das heißt, mehr als 50 sind noch zu entdecken. Ja. Entsprechend weiter, weiter, weiter. So, ich nehme an, jetzt ist 7 Uhr. Ne, jetzt ist 8 Uhr, oder? 8:59 Uhr. Wie soll ich denn um 7 Uhr bei der Mikrowelle sein? Ich gehe trotzdem runter. Ich habe schon mit dem Belüftungssystem geredet und ich muss ehrlich sein, das hat mir gar nicht gefallen. So.
Luke points his weapon at you, barking orders without so much as a hello.
Stand down! Stand down! Drop your weapons and show me your hands. And 2 sets of government-issued ID. Or a utility bill with your current street address also works. It's not preferable, but it'll suffice. Do it! I'm sorry. Did that sound like a request? If so, that's my bad. Sometimes my orders come out sounding like requests. My intonation gets wonky when I'm, frazzled. When would I have done that? I'm a goddamn microwave! Anyway, I swear to the immortals, if you don't show me your hands this second, I will blow your head straight back to the Barrens. And if I do that, it's a 3-hour drive for you to get out there and retrieve it. It's a toll road, too. It'll just waste your entire day. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, 2, 1...
Luke squints at you for just a few seconds, and then he lowers his weapon with a relieved expression.
Oh, Ranger! It is you! Oh, sorry. I'm just so hopped up on Power Crank that everything starts blurring together like a Monet knockoff that fell in some acid. Next time, tell me sooner, would you? I don't want to accidentally blow off any of those pretty limbs of yours. I am sorry about nearly blowing your head off, though. I just thought you were a swarmer. They infiltrated our defenses last night. Sneak attack. They came about 0200, probably intending to assassinate me, ensure I don't complete the mission. But I got the drop on them. Haha! Maybe for a greenhorn like you, with those little green horns of yours. But I've trained my whole life for this. 26 hours a day.
Wait a second. Egal.
Well, I continuously pump Power Crank directly into my veins. Keeps me perpetually alert. On account of the power. And also the crank. Reckon I've been awake now for 49 months or so. Yeah, but the Power Crank manufacturers say if my liver self-immolates, they'll grow me a brand new one in a tank. That's the Power Crank guarantee. But, getting back to the issue at hand. The Swarmers did their best to neutralize us, but I dispatched them easily. They never would have reached the device anyway. It's hidden deep, deep, deep within my chassis. And no one gets in there. Well, sure, if you open the door. Anyway, I'm glad you're here now. We can go over the details of the mission. That's the spirit! We'll show those swarmers who controls the Barrens once and for all!
Luke looks around, patting himself down for something he doesn't seem to find.
Do you have a pen and paper handy? Or some other kind of note-taking instrument? Maybe some chalk.
Luke takes the chalk from you, using it to draw on the other side of an ancient serving tray you inherited with the house.
Good! Then let's get to it. At 0900 hours tomorrow, we leave here and head 10 clicks southeast into the Death Zone. That'll take us just past the Sea of Death and the all-inclusive Death Resort on Death Beach. If all goes smoothly, we'll arrive on the outskirts of the Swarmer's Nest around 0700. You getting all this, Ranger? Once we reach the Swarmer's Nest, I'll need you to initiate some sort of distraction. Something that'll allow me to slip past their security undetected. Any ideas? A surprise, huh? You've got a flair for showmanship, Ranger. I like that. Anyway, once I'm inside their defenses, I'll give you the signal, and you'll remotely detonate the device, okay? Now, go get some beauty sleep. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. And if you see any swarmers in the night, remember to aim for their genitals. That's where their brains are. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
Ganz schön intensiv. Wer ist das? Ah, Stefan.
Someone must like the heat of the kitchen. Oh, I see how it is. You have no respect for how much attention cooking takes. There are plenty others in this kitchen you can date. Who aren't me! Yeah, you're right. You always right. I'll calm down. I'm blind baking a pie crust, okay? I need to chat with some of the others and maybe I'll have time. Ah, yes, it's ready. Go on, boil off. I got custard to whip up.
Okay, Stefan. Kann ich mit dem Huhn einzeln reden? Schade. Nee.
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just, he looks edible.
Ach, der war, als wir Beverly geholfen haben bei der Quest im letzten Stream. Ich glaube, der ist dann auch kurz aufgetaucht. Ah ja, okay. Da hat er sich versteckt.
His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute. Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic.
Hast du eigentlich schon alle 100 Figuren entdeckt, mehr?
I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol?
99, oh krass.
And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach. And a certain minerality. Flint, gray salt. Oh, Jose, do I look like I'm eating barbecued prawns? But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself.
Wie wird der heißen?
I'm Michelin. Food
Michelin.
critic extraordinaire.
Ah, Michelin. Ah, Michelin-Stern, weil das irgendwie, warum auch immer, diese Restaurant-Sterne-Bewertung ist Michelin-Stern. Michelin. Ah ja. Super.
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal. Salutations. Like it. I live for it. And not just food, but the whole of the experience. The ambiance, that interplay of sound, sight, and scent that whets the appetite and inspires the mind. The art of service, be it subtle theater, delightful formality, or downright brutish charm. And of course, the meal itself. From the minutiae of the menu to the presentation on the plate and the very titillation of the tongue. Dining in all its forms is the blood that flows in my veins. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me? Brilliant. So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room. Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Freddy Yeti. Ich glaube, das ist der Kühlschrank. Und anscheinend haben wir mit dem auch noch gar nicht geredet, sondern also in der Demo hatte ich mit ihm geredet, aber im Main Game noch nicht anscheinend. Hoppala. Wie wär's mit Hawaiian Fusion? Wobei. Ice Cream.
You arrive at Freddy Yeti's new ice cream joint. The yummy.
Mein Gott. Uah. GG? Achso, GG. Ich habe die 99, die ich eben schon vorgelesen habe, gerade als GG gelesen. Da hab mir so, warum GG? Danke. Danke.
It's a herky-jerky establishment, to say the least. The ice trays are slipping and sliding everywhere. The frozen peas and fruit have not yet been moved totally out of the way, and Freddy himself is hard at work trying to put together the last touches on his icy creations.
We have arrived.
Hey guys, great to see ya. I'll be right with you as soon as I finish mixing this. Dang strawberries won't blend.
What do you think? I agree. Rather charming. The sort of place I'd love to inhabit. I'll note this down.
Grab a seat, guys. Pop yourselves down in that there box of Haagen-Dazs bars.
I hope we won't be eating pre-packaged foods.
Not at all. Just part of the aesthetic.
I'm so glad you approve. I want you to enjoy yourself while we're out together. And I must say, Freddy, it really is a good idea.
Aw, shucks. You're making me feel all nice and cold inside.
Have you got menus?
Nope, but look at this.
Freddy points at a long bar of ice, into which he's frozen the various flavor combinations. Strawberries, bananas, pieces of chocolate, vanilla beans. And beside each, he has painstakingly, if a bit sloppily, carved the names in ice.
Thanks, guys. Mitchell, you inspired the idea.
I'm touched.
Anyhow, we've got strawberry vanilla swirl, chocolate chill, coffee with cream, and classic vanilla. What'll it be?
You first, mon ami. So much about a person can be determined by their choice in ice cream flavors. Don't you think? Drab and uninteresting.
Ja, Vanilla.
I'm not at all impressed.
Yep.
Well, don't just leave me hanging. How is it? Oh, that makes me so happy.
Freddy, dare I say it, this is the most voluptuously iced cream I've ever had the pleasure, nay, the honor of tasting. Bravo, my friend. Bravissimo.
Well, guys, I've only got one more thing to offer, and that's my every day is Sunday.
That sounds interesting.
First, we've got the ice cream. Vanilla and brown butter caramel.
Consider me titillated.
Then comes the chocolate syrup, which has been heated. Next, we have a subtle glaze of butterscotch.
But we like it.
Ah ja. Moment mal. Warum reagiert mein Audioprogramm nicht mehr? Also mein PNG-Tuber. Moment mal. Was ist denn hier los? Ah, ich sehe. Ah ja. Ah ja. Okay, warte mal. Ich glaube, ich bin hier eben ans Mikrofonkabel gekommen und es hat nicht das Mikrofon disconnected permanent, sondern vielleicht nur so eine Millisekunde und das war genug für das Programm. Aber hier im Stream ist nichts passiert, glaube ich. Hoffe ich zumindest. Na gut, egal. Ich hab's ja im Programm eigentlich auch gesehen, dass es läuft. Gut, weiter geht's.
Bit of whipped cream. And last but not least,
Was sind das für Dialogoptionen?
Enough with the foreplay.
well, my friends, that's everything I had for you. I know it's a bit rough still, but I hope you had a good time. I'm not exactly a trained waiter.
Je suis d'accord. And I might say that your grasp of French grasps at my heart. Thank you again for having us on such short notice. Keep an eye out for my review. Very well now, human, we must be going.
Okay, ich nehme an, alle Items hier drin sind, ja, sind derselbe Charakter. Und ich glaube, das hier ist der, also, das ist der Yeti-Typ, ne? Also reden wir mal ihm.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Den kennen wir doch schon.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess from.
I do not guess. Perhaps the human would like to essay an attempt.
Okay, ich glaube, das Problem ist, dass das Spiel hier wahrscheinlich schon interaktionsmäßig davon ausgegangen ist, dass man zuerst den Kühlschrank anspricht und nicht den Kühlschrank öffnet und die Pizza im Kühlschrank anspricht. Ne? Ja. Ups.
Not that cold. It starts at 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing. With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Wow.
That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry, I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Freddy Yeti. Ja.
Oh, did you make another order to food fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos. But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why. So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid.
Huh?
I bet you're feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck. Rebel? Oh, that thing scares me. A burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas? Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius. Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home. But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few food fetch orders. You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be? No such thing as a bad slice of pizza. I will say I was judging you a little when I saw the pineapple on it.
Ooh.
But I'll admit it smelled fantastic. I hear you. That can happen. Hope you still gave him a good tip. Man, that pizza, the way that cheese was stretching. I get shivers just thinking about it. So good. Za is a way of life. I know you eat it cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better. Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again. Then the pizza will be perfection. Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
Okay, okay. Also haben wir jetzt endlich auch mal Jedi kennengelernt. So. Okay, ist alles derselbe Charakter. Gut, ich nehme an, hier in den Küchenschränken könnten noch Charaktere sein. Ah, das ist natürlich Daisuke.
I hope you're prepared to work. You are to make deliveries to Mitchell, Beverly, and Kopi.
Okay, ja.
Do not return until you have completed your deliveries.
Okay.
Of course. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time. You will be delivering coffee mugs to Kopi.
Ergibt Sinn.
Coffee mugs are ceramic cups used to drink coffee.
Das ergibt Sinn.
I am struggling to think of any further pertinent information.
Ja, okay.
Yes, she does. I am always happy to make deliveries to her. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time. Beverly will be receiving cups of all shapes and sizes for her drinks, both alcoholic and otherwise. The cups will be used to serve drinks. Beverly has broken more than a few glasses after imbibing her own drinks, so you must give her a stern warning to be careful with these. I can think of nothing further to tell you. While I wish everyone had my respect for the dishes, Beverly does provide a very useful service to the house. And she is appreciative, even if I wish she were a bit less clumsy while drinking. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
I'm good.
I have nothing more to tell you. You may leave now. I am not the spiritual type, but if you like, rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. You may
Okay.
leave now.
Wer war nochmal Mitchell? Ich glaube, mit Mitchell haben wir eben gerade geredet. Kann das sein? Oh, Workspace, warte mal.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage. You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere. Find me those glasses now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them. David.
Entspannter Boss. Entspannter Boss. Okay, wer war nochmal Mitchell? War das der... Ah ja, Mitchell Lin. Nevermind, ich weiß es wieder. Klar, mit dem haben wir ja auch eben gerade gesprochen, also... Alright. So, Lieferung an Beverly, an Mitchell und an Kopi. Gut, dann machen wir das doch direkt mal.
Hi, welcome to the Tipsy Tumbler. What can I get for you? Delivery? Oh, you must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to get me.
Exakt.
Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. How is that old dish slinger anyway? A chip? Oh, poor guy. That's the last thing he needs. But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to. Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends. Did he tell you he writes poetry? Ah, oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern. Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be. Who he still is.
Ich frage mich, wer das machen könnte. Naja, gut.
He's a real passionate guy, you know. But passion can lead to pain. It's easier for him. Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot. Hey, no problem. Come back to the Tumblr anytime.
So, Lieferung Nummer 1. Erledigt. So, dann gehen wir zu Kopi.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs.
Guten Tag.
What could I get for you today? Huh? Oh, the new coffee mugs I requested from Daisuke. Just set them over here, please. Alright, thanks for that. How come Daisuke wasn't able to come himself, by the way? That dish really needs to take a break every now and then. He puts the dishes before everything, even his own health. It's all he knows. His family come from a long line of fine figures. Tsubasa, Moridake, Williams Casanova. There's a lot to live up to for him. He can't even imagine a life outside of his work. You're telling me. Anyways, thanks for delivering these mugs. Tell Daisuke I said thanks.
So, 2 down. Jetzt nur noch Mitchell. Und dann, ich glaube, ich mache diese Lieferung an Mitchell noch. Und dann mache ich den Stream aus. Ja, ich habe ja gesagt im Titel, es ist nur ein kurzer Stream heute. Ich wollte halt unbedingt noch mal an meinen guten Vorsatz anknüpfen und weiter Dead Everything spielen. War mehr als jetzt ungefähr 2 Stunden, etwas weniger, werden es auch jetzt leider nicht mehr werden heute.
Utterly mismatched flavor profiles. Texture's a mess.
Mitchell waves a hand at you.
Ah, yes. Unpack them for me, won't you?
Na klar.
Mitchell looks over your deliveries, nodding his approval.
Brilliant. These are perfect for what I need. They should look spectacular in the dining room. Just plates. Just plates. Food is an art form, and the plate is the canvas. The presentation is a non-negotiable part of the deal. Plating is as vital to a dish as the seasoning. It elevates the entire experience. Without Daisuke's hard work keeping me supplied, my dishes would be nowhere near Michelin level. Damn right you should. Daisuke spent years refining his craft, creating his own ceramics. He has a respect for the work you simply can't be taught otherwise. You do well to model yourself after him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have reviews to complete. You delivered to me last. Well, carry on then.
Wobei, genau. Und dann stehe ich direkt hier für den nächsten Stream. So. Perfekt. Dann schaue ich mal, ob es jemanden gibt, den man raiden kann. Wo haben wir's? Dann raiden wir rüber zu Lilly Schote. Die macht die eigentlich gerade? An sich haut Videos. Ja, gehen wir rüber. Dann vielen Dank fürs Dabeisein, fürs Zuschauen. Ich versuche weiterhin jetzt die Regelmäßigkeit hochzuhalten und ja, genau, Dead Everything voranzubringen. Ja, genau. Und Little Nightmares 2 von Zeit zu Zeit auch. Und Witcher 3 habe ich auch nicht vergessen und Dark Souls 2 habe ich auch nicht vergessen. Ich weiß, ich zähle sehr viele Spiele auf, aber alles ist noch, nichts wurde gecancelt, ja. Genau. Gut, dann wünsche ich noch einen schönen Abend und bis dann. Ciao.